Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So let's continue to the next part for circles, which is we are going to find equation of tangent and normal to the circles. So given here is the equation of tangent. So let's see. So for this case, for this subtopic here, there are two methods to find the equation of tangent and normal. So that is the aim, to find the equation of tangent and normal. So the first thing that you have to know is you have to know what is the tangent. So as I mentioned in the previous video, a tangent to a circle is a line that touches the circle at only one point. So as you can see from the diagram here, we have the circle and this is the line, it only touched at one point. So that means this line is called tangent to the circle. Okay, so and the next thing that you have to find is the equation of normal. So what is the equation of normal? Equation of normal is perpendicular to the tangent. So here is the normal. Okay, so what is normal? Basically this has to be 90 degrees. So here we have the equation of normal. So this is called as normal. Okay, so this is the two things that you have to know. So given here is the equation of tangent, which is this is not given in the exam, so you have to memorize. Okay, this is the equation of tangent. So how are we going to find the equation of normal? Okay, so we are going to look for this formula later. So I am going to teach you two methods. So let's see the first method first, which is we are not going to use this formula. We are going to use three steps. Okay, the first step is we are going to find the gradient of normal. Okay, the gradient of normal. Why we have to find the gradient of normal? Because to find the gradient of normal, you need 2 points here. So here is 1 point, here is 1 point. Okay, so this is obviously the center, or sometimes we can write as HK. Doesn't matter, it's the same thing. Okay, we have 2 points here for the equation of normal. So we have to find the gradient of normal first. To find the gradient, if you have 2 points here, the formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so that is the formula to find gradient, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So in this case, we have to find this gradient of normal. So we have this point center here and this point here, px1, y1. So we are going to use that point. Okay, make sure di atas ialah y, di bawah ialah x. Okay, so that's gonna be k minus y1 over h minus x1. Okay, so I am going to use hk instead of gf. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit complicated. Okay, so here we have the gradient of normal. So what you have to do next is we are going to find the gradient of tangent. So the formula to find the gradient of tangent is gradient normal multiplied by gradient tangent is equals to -1. Okay, so in fact, any line, any equation that is perpendicular to each other, it is m1, m2 is equals to -1. Okay, so that is your basic mathematics lah. Equals to -1. So from here, if you have the gradient of normal from step 1, you can find your gradient of tangent. So the next step here is we are going to find the equation of tangent and normal by using the same formula. Y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1. Okay, m here depends on what equation you want to find. If you want to find normal, use gradient of normal. If you want to find tangent, use gradient of tangent. x1, y1 here is the point here. This is the point, the intersection between the tangent and normal here. So y and x here, just leave it like it is. Okay, so that is the first method. Okay, the first method that we are going to use, these three steps here. So let's see example 15. But before that, I would like you to change this question. There is a correction here. This is not 11, this is supposed to be 10. Okay, please change the question first. We have x squared plus y squared equals to 10. Okay, the question asks to find the equation of tangent and normal. Okay, equation of tangent and normal at a circle. Here we have the equation of circle, which is we know the center is at 0, 0. Okay, this is the standard equation for the circle at the origin. Okay, so here we have we have to find the equation of tangent and normal at point -3, 1. So we are going to use this method first. Okay, so the first step is we have to find the gradient of normal. So the gradient of normal, but before that, let's write the center. Okay, this is the equation that we have: x squared plus y squared equals to 10. Make sure you already changed the question here. Okay, so to find the center, we know that the center is at the origin, which is 0, 0. Okay, as you know, this is your h and this is your k. So what we are going to do is we are going to find the gradient of normal. Okay, the first step is to find the gradient of normal first. Okay, so let's draw the diagram. Okay, for this part, for this subtopic, it is very helpful if you can draw the diagram. So here we have the circle, okay, with the center as the origin, with the origin as the center. Okay, so here we are going to plot negative 3, 1. So it is very helpful if you can draw the axis as well. Okay, so just estimate here negative 3 and 1. So let's see, the point is gonna be here lah, negative 3, 1. Okay, so your gradient of tangent will be here. The line of tangent, okay, the tangent line will be here, and this is gonna be the normal. Okay, so your normal must pass through the point and also the center. Okay, so this is the normal, this is the tangent. So now what we are going to find first is this gradient of normal, because we have 2 points that intersect at that line. Okay, so we have to use this formula, k minus y1 h minus x1. So we have k there, which is 0 minus y, which is 1, over 0 minus negative 3. So we have plus 3 here, we will have negative 1 over 3. Okay, so here automatically we have the gradient of normal, which is bring us to the next step, which is we are going to find the gradient of tangent. So by using the formula m normal m tangent equals to negative 1, we are going to get, I'm not going to write that. Okay. This is the formula, equals to negative 1. So we are going to have m tangent equals to 3. Okay, terbalikkan, letak negatif. Okay, kalau ada yang tak nampak, let's put it like this. We are going to find the tangent. This is equals to negative 1. So you get this equals to 3. Okay, so now we have the gradient of normal and gradient of the tangent. So the next thing is we are going to find the equation of tangent and normal. Okay, so the third step here is let's find equation of normal first. Equation of normal by using the equation given. So we have y minus y1. So y1 here is 1. Okay, remember this is the point, the intersection between normal and tangent. This is x1 and y1. So y minus 1 equals 2. So gradient of normal is negative 1 over 3. X minus x1, which is our x1, is negative 3. So here will be plus 3. So automatically we'll have the equation of normal, rearrange everything. We have negative 1 over 3. This one, negative 1 over 3 times 3, we have negative 1 plus 1 will get 0. So this is going to be your equation of normal. Okay, so the next thing that we want to find is equation of tangent. Equation of tangent. So we are going to do the same thing, use the same equation, but now your gradient is equals to 3. So we are going to have y minus 1 equals to, gradient is 3, x plus 3. So rearrange everything. This is equation of tangent. We have 3x. 9 plus 1 is plus 10. Okay, so we get the equation of normal and also the equation of tangent. Okay, so this is the first method that you can use to find equation of tangent and equation of normal. Okay, just follow the step, find the gradient of normal first, find your gradient of tangent by using this formula, and then substitute into this equation. Okay, so let's see the next example here, which is for this example, I am going to use the second method. Okay, remember this is the first method. method number 1. So the second method, which is this method, we are going to use this formula here. Okay, we are going to use this formula here. So, but you have to memorize the formula. Okay, that is the disadvantage. But it is easy if the question only asks for the equation of tangent. So you just substitute everything into the formula. So here, we have the equation of circle at the point as -1, -5. Let's draw that diagram. Okay, so we have the circle here. So at the center, so let's find the center first. So that is the first thing that you have to find. So we have the equation given y square minus 6x minus 10y minus 82 equals to 0. Okay, so now go back. What we want to find? We want to find the center here. So go back to this summary. So here what we are going to find? We are going to find the center. So you have two methods, either completing the square or comparison. So let's not just get complicated. We are going to use comparison. So comparison, we are going to compare 2g and 2f. Okay, so this part here and this part here. So we have 2g equals to -6, 2f equals to -10, and automatically our c is -82. So here we simplify, you get -3, f is equals to -5, and here we have our g and f, but remember your center is equals to -g, -f. That means your center here should be 3, 5. Okay, +3, +5. Okay, remember this is always the same mistakes that students do. They normally forget that the center is -g and -f. So make sure you remember that. Okay, so we have the center. So let's label our center as 3 and 5, which is the question said we have to find the equation of tangent and normal at this point here, -1, -5. So let's label -1, -5 here. So and draw the tangent line. So here is the tangent. Okay, which is the normal is somewhere here. Okay, passes through the center and also the point -1, -5. Sekarang nampak macam tak 90, but anggap je lah macam 90 degree. Okay, so which is perpendicular to each other. So this is our gradient of tangent and this is gonna be our gradient of normal. Okay, so the first thing that we have to find here is we are going to use this formula, which is we are going to find the equation of tangent first. So to find the equation of tangent, so let's write that equation: x1 plus y1 plus g x plus x1 plus f y plus y1 plus c. So you have to remember this equation. Okay, this is to find equation of tangent, remember? Equation of tangent. Okay, so your x1 and your y1 is this value here. Okay, the point at the tangent here. Okay, so g and f obviously the value at the center. So x and y just leave it like that. Okay, leave it as it is. So here we are going to substitute everything. We have x1 is -1 plus y1 is -5. Okay, this is your x1 and y1. So the g is -3. Okay, not this, not this one. So g is equals to -3. So -3 x plus x minus 1 plus f, which is our f is -5. Here we have y minus 5 plus c. The c is -82 equals to 0. Okay, so now we are going to simplify. We have -x minus 5y minus 3x plus 3 minus 5y plus 25 minus 82 equals to 0. And we are going to rearrange everything. We should get -4x minus 10y minus 54 equals to 0, and make your y as the subject, you should get y equals to negative 2 over 5x minus 27 over 5, which is straight away, this is your equation of tangent. Okay, so very easy, you just substitute everything into the equation, you get equation of tangent. Okay, so now the next part is we are going to find the equation of normal. So basically we are going to use these two steps here. Okay, you find the equation of tangent, so you already have this one here, so you can find the gradient of, you have the gradient of tangent, so you can find the gradient of normal and substitute into this formula. So which is from here, we have the equation of tangent, so with the gradient is negative 2 over 5. That means your gradient of normal is equals to positive 5 over 2. Okay, terbalikkan, letak negative. Okay, that means here will be positive. So here just substitute into the equation. So here our equation of normal is equals to, by using the formula, y minus y1, the same y1 which is negative 5, so here's going to be 5. So the gradient of normal is 5 over 2, x minus x1, so here will be plus 1, so rearrange, we'll get 5 over 2x, 5 over 2 minus 5, we'll get negative 5 over 2. So this is going to be your equation of normal. Okay, so this is the equation of tangent and this is the equation of normal. Okay, so that's it. A little bit complicated, but it is easier if the question only asks for the gradient of tangent. So you just substitute everything into this equation here. Okay, so you know the two methods, already know two methods. You can use either one, which one is easier for you. So I recommend this one here. So but it's up to you which one you want to use. Okay, so that it's all for this one. Let's see you guys in the next video.